Hello, and this is going to be the last video, and quite a quick one. I'm quite knackered, excuse my use of the vernacular there. Yeah, I've been watching that Sherlock. I didn't really enjoy it, so I stopped watching it. I tell you why I don't like it, and it's not a snobby kind of, I'm a Sherlock Holmes purist or whatever. Um, uh, the character of Sherlock Holmes is just yeah, every film, everything outside of the books is an interpretation, and it's different because it's not the books. If you want the real Sherlock Holmes, you have to go to the stories in the books. Um, but that character is quite warm, and even with his relationship with Watson and Mrs. Hudson and so on, there's a warmth there. And I picked up my volume of the complete Sherlock Holmes and just read a couple of bits, the opening lines and the closing letter he writes to Watson at the Reichenbach Falls. And there's a great deal of warmth there, and the Gatiss Moffat character is just completely charmless, and I just don't. I don't feel it. Basil Rathbone, Jeremy Brett. You kind of warm to the character. His and his sort of human qualities he has, and especially his relationship with Watson. But it's very difficult to like the character they've created in Sherlock, and which is a shame, really. And the kind of wacky interpretation of the strange stories. It's all a bit too postmodern for my palate as well. I think they call it referencing lots of the other stories. The start of last week's was Black Peter, of course, with the harpoon and whatnot, and just doesn't do it for me, I'm afraid. And I've just turned it off. I've just got fed up with it. Yeah. So anyway, I'm smoking an Astley's pot with silver band, and used to have an amber shank, but stem. You all know the story. Smoking in it some Peter Stockaby's Irish slices. I quite, it was a Murray's Tobacco Irish slices, and Stockaby started making it after Murray's went out of production of it. It's it's quite strong, and got that classic kind of floral fragrancing to it. A good reason why Dunhill Nightcap's called Dunhill Nightcap is because it's quite strong, and a little nicotine fact here. Nicotine in small doses, like a cigarette, acts as a stimulant, but in high doses, so if you're smoking Nightcap, or in this case Irish slices, it acts in quite the opposite way. I'm trying to think of what the word would be for that, but it's quite late and I've been smoking strong tobacco, so I'm feeling quite tired. It's a soporific. Is that be right? Yeah. Um, it acts as a soporific, so it's well worth late at night, if you're having trouble getting off to sleep, to get up, make yourself a nice cup of cocoa, and get yourself a big bowl full of a very strong tobacco, and that is either guaranteed to make you be sick or quite sleepy. And I do like this. There's some sad news on the Stockabees front. You know, I sometimes wonder whether crops I've, you know, sometimes I say, can you get any more of that tobacco? And he says, no, no, it's not done anymore. But of course it is. I think it used to. I don't think it's because so few people smoke it, so it has to keep it sits on the ropes and whatnot for years rather than weeks, and he didn't get any more. But he tells me that Stockabees, they used to make a WHO Will's tobacco called Bulwark, and Will stopped making it, and Peter Stockabee started to make it. It was a flake. And sadly, they're not going to be making it anymore. So if you never got a chance to try Stockabee's version of Bulwark, then I'm afraid I think you're out of luck now. Sadly, I went in a week or two ago and asked for some Irish sliced and some Bulwark, and he said no, that's it, that's your lot. And on the subject of that's your lot, that's it. 5 pipes, well, 5 videos, 6 pipes because I didn't catch the 6 o'clock in the morning before I took the old dog for a walk. He was an early riser. So there you go. I hope you found today's video. For those of you who managed to stick it to the end, I appreciate that, and thank you. I will be 44 on Tuesday. I might make a little video because my good friend the Professor and a few other people are coming down for that, so that should be fun. But again, my day in tobacco, that's it. I usually have 5 or 6 pipes a day. I smoke less in the summer. I don't know why, but there you go, I do. I hope you've enjoyed it though. Thanks for watching. Cheers everybody. So there we go, the day's pipes and tobaccos with the trusty tamper and the box of Swan Vestas. I finally got the hang of Vestas again, being a unidexter. I kind of trap the box and gently strike, and they seem to hold together a lot better. So yeah, so this morning, the morning pipe at 6 o'clock with Nico was James Upshaw with the Old Irish Flake, followed by the customised design Berlin gifted to me by Hairflick, smoking a spot of the old Squadron Leader. The post-luncheon, or before luncheon I should have thought, pipe was a Dunhill 1962 laid back Dublin, Group 3, properly smoking some Dunhill, what used to be called Light Flake, but it's now just Flake. Then it was the Northern Briars bespoke pipe made for me by Mr. Walker, smoking the Jocks mixture by Rattray of Puff. Shrug of indifference for the old Rattrays. I'm afraid that Jocks mixture, didn't really enjoy it that much. Then the Nobly Shillelagh, gifted to me, well, I won a competition, but it still feels like a gift. The Nobly Shillelagh, the Macaulay freehand there, with the old Sillams Black. And then finally, Peter Stockabee's Irish Slices in an Astley's pot. Okay, there's my tobacco day. Pull out. There we go. I just quickly say that I usually have 4 or 5 different tobaccos open at any one time. So this hasn't really been any different to what I normally do. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for bearing with me and watching and for commenting. I will spend the next couple of days trying to catch up with everybody's comments, so please be patient. Cheers. There you go, Nico. Say hello or good night.